Hello, next episode, and we are carrying on with the Oblivion Shard, and we're getting into the Spirit mod. So, little setup here. For the Oblivion Shard, we need to make soul steel blocks, and soul steel blocks are made by engulfing them in compressed soul powder, and soul powder blocks come from this soul powder, and soul powder comes from dropping glowstone onto soul fire. And that's what this is going to do. So I've got a crafting recipe, I've got a flint and steel, and I've got a very simple setup. So soul fire there, an absorption hopper that's filtered to not pick up glowstone, a recipe that's going to drop a block of glowstone into here. Then this dropper, this is a factory dropper, so it's very precise, and it's going to drop it into this, and then this will pick up the soul powder. So I've been testing it, and I can do 1, and it will give me 8 soul powder, and it's done. Poof, so quick you don't even see it. Let me try and do that again. Craft 1 of those, please. And I pressed escape. Whoops. Craft 1 of those, please. Start and drop. Funny particles picked up in the system. Simples. Now, though, we want to be able to craft those things into soul powder block, which is fine. We then want to be able to craft those soul powder blocks into compressed soul powder blocks to be placed. Right. I don't think we need to automate that bit. Maybe we do. Well, we might as well automate this bit. So let's pop them. They're just crafting recipes. So 9 to 9 to 9. Let's pop them in our crafters. So now we can make the compressed soul powder blocks. So let's actually make 4 of these. 2, 3, 4. And it's saying I need 17 glowstone, and that's going to kick off. In fact, let's go down there and see it do its thing. Right. So we want to make 4 of these, and it's doing that. And then it's crafted 4 soul powder blocks. Oh, all right. Now I need compressed soul powder blocks. I need 4 of those. So that's going to be even more. It's doing its thing. Ooh. Huh? And it did it. I love this. I love this so much. Right. Next, we need to set up a system where these compressed soul powder blocks are placed around some soul sand compressed, and then light it, and then drop an iron block in it. Now, the thing with this is, if you read it carefully, it says will consume the block. So it's going to consume these 4, and I suspect it will consume the soul sand block. So in fact, let's get a compressed soul sand block 1 time. Thank you very much. There we go. So I believe what happens is, let's run a quick test on this. We have you there, and then we have the 4 of these like this. If we light you, you're going to pick up. No, you're not, because you're in a very small area. Good. And then let's get an iron block. Block of iron. We've only got 1 block of iron. Are we running that low on iron? Oh dear, I better do some iron mining. Maybe get some iron seeds. If I threw you in there, and you should convert into... Right. And it didn't blow any of the blocks up around it. So I think what my plan is going to be is block placers facing up. Will these face up? Nope. Oh dear. Where did it go? There we went. Oh, this is going to be boring. Ooh, come on then. Down we go. There we go. Right. Maybe putting some blocks underneath these would be useful. What sort of blocks should we have? Oh, look, we've got some couple deep slate. So let's pop some block underneath these guys. And then... No. Oh, I've got to be underneath them, haven't I? Okay, right. And 1 there. Whoa, too quick. I fly too quick. 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, and 1 there. Excellent. Can I hit it just in time? Oh, just. So you should now all be facing up. Aha. Right. So we've got these block places. We're just going to need to wire them up. So we can place the block, and then we need to hit this top one with... Oh, we're going to need to hit that with a flint and steel. How are we going to do that? How are we going to light that? I've got some thinking to do. I've got a plan. We can use a touch ignite bell to ignite this stuff. So if I make a spell turret and then place it on top in this block space, 1 block up from this space, we can use it to ignite this thing. So it can just fire like once a second or something, and if there's no block there, nothing will happen. But when the block gets pushed up or placed when we're crafting, it will light it. I think this is going to work. But first of all, we need to get some Ars stuff created. So I need to make source relays, spell turrets. So I should be able to make 1 of them. We want to enchant it. We haven't done this yet. So we're enchanting it with a clock. That's a timer one. Do we want a timer? Is there one that can just be hit with redstone? Turrets, not relay. I just want a regular enchanted spell turret, I think. Enchanted spell turret cast spells at half the source cost compared to basic spell turrets. Does this cast the spell if we hit it with redstone? I can't remember how this works. But we're also going to need a source relay, which we need source gem block for. In fact, I want 2 of them because I'm going to need 2 relays because I'm going to turn those 2 relays into warpers. So I need 8 popped chorus fruit. Can I have 8 popped chorus fruit, please? Thank you very much. There we go. And 8 ender pearls. And ender pearls. I've only got 10,000 of them. Do you think that's going to be enough? And we can get all of this set up. 1 enchanted spell turret. Love this. Enchanted spell turret. Job 2 warpers. Because we need to move source. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoop. 2, 3, 4. And marvelous. Now where's the splitter? Is there. So if we pop a warper next to it. Yeah, why not? And that's sending to that warper. We set you and we go to our area, which I haven't set up a thing for yet, have I? And we want some source coming over here. Yep, you can go there. Pop you there. Oh, I need a source jar. Source jar? Got a source jar. This should now, if I pop you, there. And it's getting source. Right, now to test the spell turret idea. So, I didn't set the spell. I want my spell turret to go, it's going to be facing this way. Is it that way round? Yep, okay, right. And let's go set the spell on my scribes table. And we have you there. And if I check this, we have touch, ignite, jolly good, and shift and right click. Excellent. Now we go to our spell turret and we right click on that. Excellent. Now we just need to hit it with a redstone signal, I think. Got a redstone torch. Redstone torch. Oh. Well, that's disappointing. I thought it would work. I thought that would actually work. Okay, let's just try a projectile. Oh, I need to go and go back to my scribes table. Back in a mo. So I fired it once and it went all the way across. What happens if I fire it against that? See, it's so annoying. I'm sure that should have worked. I'm not happy. I'm not happy at all. This should have worked, and I don't know why it doesn't work. So I'm going to have to do some more thinking. And of course, we've got a slight iron problem, but that should be solved with the 143 iron ore I've got in there. Yes, it should be solved. Let me just do this, shall we? You, and you. And then we're going to get the building gadget. We are going to do you. And then we're going to build to me. And we're going to... And a little bit of this. I think that will... Oh, no, we might as well just use all of it, right? Let's just get rid of all of it. That'll do. And pop you into the system. I'm already at the right level, aren't I? We need to pop you in there. So I need an import. I need a chest. I've taken away my chest. I'm going to pop you all in there. Woo. And then we're going to pop a laser IO node there with an extract on white. Yep. And an insert on white. And I need to set you to accept items from the left. You're now just going to chug away, making 1,000,000 iron for me. Excellent. Right. Carrying on. Right, a little bit set up already. In fact, no, a little bit set up. So I've got power going in the same way we did with the other bit. And this is now a counter filter. So it should put 4 in here and maintain 4 because this is going to get the stuff from the interface. Now I just want to test it. So I need some compressed soul powder blocks. I thought I had that ready to... Don't we have that craftable? Yes, we do have that craftable. So why didn't you show up? Craft, please. Let's craft 8 of them. No, craft 40 of them. And we can go down and have a look at it doing its thing. It's doing its thing, but you're not lit. What? Oh, I forgot to light you. Let's cancel that craft, shall we? Flint and steel. Pop you back in there. You need to be lit for this to work. So now let's craft soul Compressed soul powder block. Let's go 32. Now it's doing its thing. Jolly good. Right, I've taken the 24 of them, and now I'm going to put them in the chest. And what should happen is it will place one and put the remainder in. Why are you not extracting? On the down, extract on white. Round robin. So that should have 4 in it. That's got 4 in it. That's got 4 in it. That's got 4 in it. And if we go up here, it hasn't placed them. Why aren't you placing? I'm very confused. I bet it's the fake player thing, which is why none of this is working. Right, you know where we're going to go? We're going to go up top. We're going to go up top. We're going to come out of this area because this is very frustrating because it's in the claimed chunks. I reckon it's the fake player thing, meaning this isn't working. That's my guess, and I'm going to stick to it. So this doesn't need a fake player, but this needs to light things and do things. So we're going to go out here because this is now outside of the claimed chunk, which means the spell turret idea might work now. Right, let me get all of this set up again. Okay, and placing the chest. Oh, let's hope this works. This is getting a little bit tiresome, I must admit. I do not like it when things do not work straight away. No, on the down, you're going to extract from this chest, and you're going to do that. And sounded like it placed them. It placed 2. Why haven't you got power? It would help if I put them in the right slots, wouldn't it? Really good. And you're probably in the wrong slots as well. You are on the up. Power, please, and place that. I didn't. Okay, and these should now have 4 in and only 4. And if I and there's still stuff in there. Perfect. That's just what I wanted. This guy has to insert compressed soul sand. So we want on the up, we want power, we want insert on white with a counting filter, and we want soul sand blocks compressed once, and we're going to keep 4 of them. Excellent. Oh yeah, you've probably done that because before I put the filter in to say compressed. So I want to look in you and take you out of there, and now you've got nothing in you, and then we can remove you, and then we can get a load of compressed soul sand blocks, soul sand compressed, soul sand blocks compressed. Do 40 of them, and we just make sure that in the chest it leaves a load and leaves 4 in there. Oh, it's superb. Right, now we should be able to test the spell turret dude, right? I think it'd be quite cool to use the spell turret. Spell turret. We've got the touch ignite spell. We've got the turret. We've got the button. So let's pop you. Need the source jar as well. Source relay, source warper, and source jar. We'll sort the warper out in a bit. Source jar can go there, and the warper can go one on top, actually. Let's pop you up here for now. Really good. So now if I pop that there. Oh, I haven't hit it with the spell. Right. It worked. It just did the wrong block, which is great. So point of order for people wanting to do this, make sure you either can enable fake players, which I don't know how to do yet. I haven't found the setting for that yet. Or go into an area that you haven't yet claimed, basically. Hit it with the spell, of course. Yes! Oh, so happy. So fake players, that was the problem. But now we've got a setup here that means we can automate all of this. Right, an interface going there. And in this interface, I want to keep compressed soul sand. And I want to keep 4. And I want to keep compressed. Oh, it's going to be here, isn't it? Compressed soul powder. And I want to keep 4, please. And we want a crafting card. Craft a crafting card. And this will be cool because this means it will craft those items in order to keep those items. So let's take a cable there. It's going to make it awkward to get around though, isn't it? Let's go underneath. Yeah, let's go underneath. Smart cables. And that should now, device online, 4 and 4. Aha. And that's got 4. And that's got 4. Looking good. Okay. So that's getting the inputs to this thing right. So now it's the iron block that we need to pull in. And that's what's going to be from a crafting doohickey. So we want a chest. We want extract on white. We want an extract on white, which is you on the down, please. You're only going to need to do one at a time. We want let's go underneath again. Pattern provider. In fact, let's use a big one. I can see what I'm doing better. Pattern provider, and we'll connect you up with a cable there. Let's go make a soul steel pattern. Soul steel. This this crafting recipe. Just one of them to one of them. Excellent. Let's pop you in there. You now have the pattern. Okay. Now we just need to fire the redstone when this. So I need to pulse that with a redstone signal to light my fire. Or it can be lit as soon as that's placed, right? So thinking about it, if I put a sensor here. If I put a sensor there with, I want you to face away. Oh, that's annoying. I want you to hit that block. So let's do sensor. Where did you go? Oh, you're being picked up by the thing, won't you? Let me just turn you off by switching it to white. Okay, so let's take off. Let's go from this way, right? Yes. And now we can run our redstone like that. So that's alive. That's lit. Turn our hopper back on. Well, our item collector. And let's request a soul steel block, shall we? Craft me one of you, please. Oh, you're in there, but I haven't set you up. I saw you coming. I just don't have my sword on me. Excuse me. Go away. Right, so I just haven't set this up yet to drop the thing properly. So let's drop you. Ignore that. I know it's... Oh, I've got my magnet on. Oh, okay, let's turn your magnet off and cancel that craft and try and craft it again. It worked. It worked. Oh dear. Now I've got to try and edit all of this together for it to make sense. Right, and the last thing I want to do then, now this is working, is I'm using a transmitter and receiver because I need to set this up to only drop one iron block at a time. Otherwise, we're going to drop them all and this will all get rid of that iron block. So I've got this set. I think this is right. So that's set on drop the stack as specified in the filter when it's green. That's now set to and drop only on an external signal, i.e. a redstone signal. And this is set to pulse. One drop for each off on. So if I hit this with the redstone signal, which I think I can do with my receiver. So if I right click you, you're set to channel 7. And now, I'm going to go up there. I think we've got some blocks we do. I'm going to go up there on this side and I want to go you. I can do it like this, can't I? No? Okay. And I'm going to put the receiver there and a redstone line there. Right. So that's on. So this shouldn't drop any. Well, it will drop one. So let's get some iron block. Turn you back on. Let's request soul steel craft two of you, please. And it should drop one block at a time, I hope. Dropped one. It didn't do it, did it? It did one of them. Ah, interesting. So why didn't that external redstone signal indicator click to generate a test? So it's saying it's got a signal, and now it's saying it hasn't got a signal. That's correct. That's what I want. Drop the stack of each individual filtered green. That's Anne. I would hope that should drop it. Yes, it did. So that dropped it because the signal was on. I actually want to drop. So I need to filter that to be one at a time, right? Isn't this fun? Delay the drop. This is what these do, isn't it? I can delay the timing. So what's this? Drop stack size. That's 1. That's drop delay, right? Drop delay. So we want to drop the delay because it takes 5 seconds maybe. What's that at? 1 second to 10 seconds. So we can delay the next drop. Ooh, okay. That might do it. Let's try it again. So we want to craft 3 of them. Start. Dropped 1. Drop the next one. Ah, okay. The timing's out on that, isn't it? So let me just hit that. But it did all 3. It did all 3. It did it. So that means I think I've taken all of the things out that are in the Oblivion Shard, right? And I've set up a crafting recipe to craft an Oblivion Shard. Oh, I haven't got the gold or the... Oh, okay. So I've got to add some gold. I've got to add some bottled darkness. And then we might be able to craft an Oblivion Shard through our system. Let me go get those things. So I have all the things for the Oblivion Shard, but shall we try and actually craft one through our system? Oh, I need more gold. Why do I... Oh, I need 2 of those. Oh, okay. More gold. Back in a mo. Right. One more time. Oblivion Shard. This will be great if I can craft it through our system. So it's just done that. I saw it do that. And it's just done the next one. And it's just done that. It hasn't done this, though. I wonder if that's just because it grew too quick. So let me just... Not quite there. Hang on. Just plant another sapling and hit it with some bone meal. I need you to grow. Oh, in fact, I think we're just waiting on those 2 eyes. We are, because it did the soul steel block so I can just pop a couple of eyes in the system. And now it should be... Oh, has it messed up one of these craft? It has. I just need to light that, which is easy as doing that. And it crafted the Oblivion Shard. So really, in summary, a few timing issues to sort out, but we can craft Oblivion Shards at our leisure. Yes! And let us plop the Oblivion Shard in its slot. Well, what do you think about that then? Awesome. And that'll just about do it for this episode. Oblivion Shard done. Next episode, we are going to start looking at the pulsating black hole, which means getting into pneumatic craft and a load of stuff here. Exciting times. Hopefully you're enjoying this, because I certainly am. Catch you in the next one.